A major operation just went down in 6 nations of the Grand River, and the details are absolutely wild. We're talking about a story that involves stolen cars, sophisticated crime rings, and a massive police effort that spanned across provinces. This isn't just a local news story. It's a look into the complex world of organized vehicle theft that's plaguing communities all across Canada. So, what exactly happened in early 2025? Well, let's rewind a bit. For months, residents in southern Ontario had been dealing with a surge in high-end vehicle thefts. We're talking about luxury SUVs, pickup trucks, the kind of cars people work their whole lives for, disappearing from driveways in the middle of the night. The thieves were getting bolder, more organized, and law enforcement was under immense pressure to act. The turning point came from a joint investigation codenamed Project Horizon. This wasn't just one police force. It was a coordinated effort involving the Ontario Provincial Police, local municipal police services, and even partners from Quebec. They started connecting the dots, following digital breadcrumbs, and using advanced surveillance techniques. All signs started pointing towards a central hub, a nerve center for this massive theft ring located within the 6 nations territory. Now, it's crucial to understand the complexities here. 6 Nations is a sovereign community with its own governance and police service. Any major police operation requires careful coordination and respect for the community's authority. The OPP worked closely with the 6 Nations police, building a case and planning their move with precision to ensure the safety of residents. The investigation revealed a highly sophisticated operation. Stolen vehicles were being brought to specific locations or chop shops within the territory. Here, they were either dismantled for parts to be sold on the black market or given new vehicle identification numbers, or VINs, in a process called revin. These revined cars, now appearing legitimate, were then shipped out, some destined for markets as far away as Africa and the Middle East. It was a multi-million-dollar criminal enterprise, feeding a global demand for stolen Canadian vehicles. The big day, the climax of Project Horizon, saw a series of coordinated raids. Dozens of officers, including tactical teams, descended on several properties. The scale was massive. They recovered over 150 stolen vehicles with an estimated value in the tens of millions of dollars. Imagine rows and rows of high-end cars, all seized in one go. But it wasn't just the cars. Police also found a huge cache of stolen parts. Sophisticated tools for breaking into and reprogramming vehicles, and a significant amount of cash. The arrests were just as significant. The investigation targeted the key players, the ringleaders who were orchestrating the entire network. Over a dozen individuals were charged with a laundry list of offenses, from possession of stolen property and trafficking to participating in a criminal organization. These weren't just low-level thieves. These were the people allegedly running the show. This bust sent shockwaves, not just through the criminal underworld, but through the community as well. For the residents of 6 Nations, it was a mixed bag. On one hand, there was relief that a dangerous criminal element was being dealt with. No community wants this kind of activity on its doorstep. On the other hand, it brought a lot of unwanted attention and reinforced negative stereotypes that leaders and community members are constantly working to overcome. 6 Nations leaders have been very clear. They do not condone this criminal activity and have been actively working with law enforcement to address it. They've emphasized that the actions of a few individuals do not represent the entire community. It is rich in culture, history, and full of law-abiding citizens. This bust, in many ways, was a partnership to protect the safety and integrity of the 6 Nations community itself. So, what does this all mean for the average person? First, it highlights the scary reality of modern vehicle theft. It's not just joyriders anymore, it's organized crime. Thieves can use devices to capture the signal from your key fob, even from inside your house, and drive your car away in seconds. This is why police recommend using a Faraday pouch for your keys, installing a steering wheel lock, or using a parking bollard in your driveway. Every little bit helps. Second, it shows the incredible complexity of policing in the 21st century. Investigations like Project Horizon require immense resources, interagency, cooperation, and a deep understanding of both technology and community dynamics. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game, and this was a major win for the cats. The aftermath of the 2025 bust is still unfolding. The legal process for the accused will be long. The recovered vehicles need to be processed and, where possible, returned to their owners or insurance companies. But the biggest impact is the disruption to a major pipeline for stolen vehicles. By taking out a central hub, law enforcement didn't just recover property. They dealt a significant blow to the infrastructure of this criminal network. However, no one believes the problem is solved for good. As long as there's a demand for stolen cars and parts, criminals will try to find a way to supply it. That's why public awareness is so important. Knowing how these thieves operate and taking preventative measures is your first line of defense. This story from 6 Nations is a powerful reminder that behind every headline about a police bust, there's a complex web of crime, a dedicated effort by law enforcement, and a real-world impact on communities and individuals. It's a story of technology, cooperation, and the ongoing fight to keep our communities safe. What do you think about this? Have you been affected by vehicle theft? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown informative, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories shaping our world. Thanks for watching.